fertilizer, handcrafted and homemade turmeric honey, and lemon whipped body butter. What more can you ask for? Check us out at Bottom Flat Bristol Mall or call 610 3662 or 617 8166. VIP Party Rentals, the number one party rental in Berbice. For all your chairs, tables, tents, tower lights, coolers, outdoor toilets, metal scaffolds, trampoline, music boxes, generators, and more. We have everything you need for your parties, weddings, and special events. So call us today on 602 6541 or check us our Facebook page at VIP Party Rentals. Yes, hello. What? Termites, cockroaches, rodents have taken the house hostage. I'm on my way. Don't let pests ruin your day. Call Terminate Pest Control and Hygiene Services, located at 16 New Street, New Amsterdam. With over 30 years experience, call for a free inspection right now. Don't let the pest be your guest. Call Terminate Pest Control Services today. Your local pest control heroes on 627 1848. Is it your birthday, wedding, or special occasion? Then contact Fabulous Cake Design and make your order right now. Custom design cakes to suit any occasion. You get what you pay for. So don't delay. Call Fabulous Cake Design today and place your order.
Hey everybody, welcome to Uncover TV again. Today is Thursday and this is our third edition. I'm Vernon and today we want to look at a very important subject, which is the significance of music and its impact on our society. Today we have in studio two guests with us again. We have here Star J and we have Miss Gomes. So we know that music carries a significant influence, whether, you know, people are aware of it or not, that's artists are aware of it or not. And also we know that the sound and messages that the artists put out there carries a significant amount of energy to the wider audience. And it can impact especially our young people in a real powerful way. You know, those that are still extremely malleable to, you know, this type of music in our society. Talk about this, people. Ms. Gomes, at least. You can speak? Go ahead.
First thing first, a special good afternoon to everybody that's viewing. Alright? Special good afternoon to you, sir. Music is an impactful something on society itself. Alright? I love to do good music. The reason why I love put out good music is because the youths of today themselves, they love music, they feed off of music, they learn off of music. Stuff they listen in music they tends to do in reality itself. So for me, music is teaching people.
Right. So the popular music of our day impact the culture even of today. You know that true. Music really is something that is so significant today. And it's really impactful.
True.
And that's one of the reasons why I want to talk about it today, because especially for young people in our society, it can really impact them in a powerful way. It could really affect them in a positive or a negative way, you know.
True.
So we know over the years we have seen a number of you know, genres of music, whether it's hip hop or reggae or whatever. And we've seen that the culture, there's been like a cultural shift really, where you have less good music out there, I would say. I don't know if you agree with me, but I remember when, you know, when I was young like you guys, you didn't really listen really to the words per se, but the lyrics and the energy and the vibes and the beat and the sound. You go for that, but it can really affect us all in a real subliminal way. You know, and that is what I'm concerned about. I don't know how you think about that as young people today.
Well, music of today is business, right? It get so much to do with business that the artist itself sometimes just lose focus on themselves, but just focus on business. Put out what people may like, what people actually gravitate into. That's why you find most of the violence music be coming out, because the world of today is going to that part, just gravitating to violent stuff.
Right.
Right? I mean, if a guy come and sing about love, to love each other, right? And a guy come and sing about I pull my gun and I bust his face, the people gravitated that more than the person who would sing the positive stuff.
Right.
Yeah. But it's just how the world going today, and it's all about business.
But I know there's a positive side to music. There are many positive effects of music. You know, it can help to stimulate hormones. You know, it can help you to be in a good mood, even for people maybe who are sick. But for you, RJ, as an artist, when you really write your music, what kind of thought process you put into it, and what do you really want your listeners to get from your music? What do you want them to hear? What the message you want to send to them?
All right. When I sit down directly to focus on writing my songs directly, I just think about the youths directly, the youths. I just want to know that when I put out something, the youths could learn off of this, and the youths could understand this and go and practice what I said actually in reality to get a better nation.
Right.
That's why most of the time I just try to be putting out more positive stuff.
You want to
Yes.
share something?
And also, our musical taste can be shaped by a number of external factors.
Right.
Like your peers, your family, you know, even the singer. Most people don't really listen to the song. Well, most people I know
Right.
don't listen to the song. They really focus on who sing it.
Correct.
It doesn't matter how it's sung at all.
But even though you said they don't listen, focus on the song, but they focus on
The
who
lyrics,
sing it.
yeah.
But don't you think that the lyrics, the words, the sound, the beat can influence people in either a positive or negative way, whether it's emotionally, whether it's to some behavioral pattern, the way they speak, the way they dance, and such like?
All right. Just a few minutes ago, you said back then the music was most about the beat, right? And it wasn't most about the lyrics, because the way how these artists just come and just rhyme the lyrics on the beat, and the beat was mostly, and they could come together and dance. You see, the rhythm itself, it's in music for a purpose. The reason
Right.
why it's there is for a purpose. The purpose is there. It connects directly to our soul directly, right?
That's deep.
So we feel our vibes, right? And the lyrics itself is what teaches us.
Right.
Yeah.
So
What we learn.
you say about it, the lyrics teaches, and that is an
Lyrics
important
teaches.
point. I know even in Guyana here, there are many artists that, you know, produce some really good music, but on the flip side, there are some artists that really don't care. I've heard music with you know, that really degrade women, with a lot of language that is unbecoming, and it's played in the open, it's played in communities, and I know it can affect children in a specific way. But RJ, especially, I know you as an artist, you did some music. Just in a minute, we're gonna roll one of your tracks,
That's true.
and then we're gonna open the lines for a few minutes so we can hear a little bit from our viewers, their thoughts on music as a whole, music of today, the music that is really shaping our culture, really shaping the way we think and behave, because it could impact us significantly, while people may think that it's not impacting us, or especially our youths, in a significant way. Music indeed could be good, it could be bad, and that's the vibes. We really want to spread positive vibes as artists, out there. So we want to play quickly one of the tracks for RJ, and maybe just for a couple of half of a minute or so, and then we'll take a few calls and have our audience, chip in on something.
Loud and clear. Star J. No youth body me see go in a curve. No youth me see there go jail. Thank God I'm still here. Thank God I'm still here. Yeah. Thank God I'm alive and well. Me no lock away in a no jail cell. Standing firm and strong even though the pressure I keep holding on. Thank God I'm alive and well. Me no lock away in a no jail cell. Wake up healthy and strong to God me have to give thanks. This world we live in no easy. Crab in a barrel, friend turn against friend. Look what them do to Christ Jesus. I trust none, mankind to evil us. Channel star vex so the use them throw a life. Line of value it, line of value it. All the faith, my youth. Not every day will be the same, my youth. Many times, feel it would have better have that three wise. Ignore them thoughts in my head. Believe hard work will put me somewhere I meant. Start feel like waste man out there. This is not none for we. Don't make this a pressure capture we, yeah. Every youth born with a talent, yeah. Step out, show the best in we, yeah. Thank God I'm alive and well. Me not lock away, nah no jail cell. Standing firm and strong, even though the pressure I keep holding on. Thank God I'm alive and well.
Yes, that's Thankful by RJ, and I realize that some really positive vibes in your music. Thankful. So, in this track, Thankful, what the message, what experience is, what their experience, something that you experience, or is your life story? What are you really trying to say? What you, about this whole lyrics and about this piece?
Well, Thankful itself is a book. The songs are right. I was alone. Thoughts are coming to me here that, bro, vanity isn't all. Life that you have is such a great thing. So I start think about, I had a friend, he passed away like a few months before I write the song, and I was like, look how he life gone. A few of my friends I know that been incarcerated, so it's like, watch them man is in jail, either he working independently for my own bread. So I say, man, this life that I have is so great and I should really appreciate it. So what I did, I started create a song. So when I create this song to relate with people as well.
Right.
So the song wasn't only for relate with me, it could relate with people outside because they have their life and they should see life as a great thing.
Right. And saying that, I realized that there's no dominant cultural stabilizer when it comes to music in our time, and their music continually changes, and because music continually changes, as I said earlier, it helps to reshape culture as we go along. But when you look at morals, the morals in the music. Is something that is of great concern because, as I said earlier, there's a lot of music out there that people really glorify the artists and the music without even thinking twice, and sometimes I just can't understand it. So as a young, I think you were still a teenager, I believe,
Yes,
right? When you hear the vibes, Mashramani, or just the vibes, how does it really affect you, or do you think it can affect you or other young people in a long-term way, in the way you think and behave and
dress.
respond and dress and those stuff, and the way can it affect? Well, I shouldn't say affect your self-esteem, but Tell me about the way you think, you dress, and behave.
And also, I think it can affect your self-esteem because certain music or the people, I mean, art good. So if, example, this artist or whatever singing about you being successful, you getting this type of body shape, this hair, this fame. I remember now, you won't get this. So you might feel bad and you might, you know, your self-esteem might drop.
Right.
Okay. So now, music can influence us in different ways. No, personal experience. Now, I might be feeling sad or whatever, and I might lie down on my bed and say, okay, I'm going to listen to this music. 5 minutes later, I realize, all right, good, I'm happy. I don't even be conscious of it. I don't even realize that I'm happy again. So, you know, music can influence the way you dress also. Or in the music videos.
Right.
Now, these people wearing these kind of outfits, exposing their body parts and whatever. So now these young ladies might want to go out and wearing these things, feeling it's okay because this is what the music portraying.
And that shows that music and culture goes together. It can really shape culture, and it can change culture, you know, to some extent. So, for example, in music that, you know, our parents used to dig back then, young folks might consider it very lame now. And that's to say that, you know, there's a constant change in society. But the idea, I would say, is that the change should be for better. So, especially as an artist, you know, out there, and all the artists out there, you know, you need to make a really great effort to really put out good music for the people out there, for your customers, for your fans. You really need to think not just about yourself and about making the money, but you might be surprised if you put good music out there, more people might gravitate to it, and especially in a positive way. So we just opened the lines for a few minutes, and we want to hear from you out there. What are your thoughts about music in this 21st century, its influence, its impact, and what do you generally think about it? So in the meantime, while we're waiting on the phone to ring, I know you've been working on a lot of music.
Excuse me.
Oh, we'll take this call. Hello? Hello? I think it's the laptop. Hello?
Hello?
Yes. You can share your view. Hello? All right. We didn't get that person. Yeah, as we continue, the lines are still open. You can make your call and give your contribution on today's subject, which is music and its impact on our society, right? So, RJ, I know you've been working on some music, and you've been, you know, looking for some sponsorship.
Yeah, that's
So I don't know if you want to make an appeal of what kind of sponsorship you're looking for, because I know you're producing positive music, which really elevates, you know, and inspire people. So I think it's a good thing. Whilst we take this call. Hello.
Hi, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I am watching your show,
Okay.
and I would not say anything bad about the artist. The young man, big up to you, sir.
loud and clear.
You're
Thank
doing
you
a
very
really
much.
Good job.
Yeah,
All right. Thanks for coming through.
yeah.
Yeah, but for me, as a young woman, and the young lady on the show with you right now, baby girl, to be honest with you, my advice to you, do not let any music or anything tell you or define you. You do you. Dress you.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Show you.
That's right.
Regardless of my brother next to you right now, regardless of his songs, big up to him like I always say.
Loud and clear.
But do not let anybody define you. Short pants, long pants, breast out, back out, whatever, it all happens with you.
That's
Do
right.
you, baby girl.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay?
all right, thank you for your
Thank you.
contribution.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
you.
very much for that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there we have it, you know. I mean, yes, you have to respect everybody. There is no way that we should determine how people should dress or behave. But the idea is, you know, if we're looking for a society where, you know, we want to embrace certain morals, right? Then we got to understand that, you know, there's so much out there that's happening when it comes to music that many times people get raped because of the way they dress, because of an influence of music and things like that. So it's not just looking at it from one angle, but we really want people to be careful, you know, because you have artists out there singing all manner of music that is really, really immoral and really sends a really bad and negative message to a lot of youths out there that really trouble their minds, and they do things and they even know that it's the influence of the music over time. So we need to be cognizant of the fact that indeed music is really impactful and could really be a game changer in our youths. So we're just appealing that, you know, just be careful of the lyrics and the words you use so that, you know, we can have a brighter society and people thinking and behaving and dressing in a way that is appropriate. Hello? Oh, we lost that call. I'm just gonna, okay, it's coming again. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sir, this is the same caller. And I totally agree with you. You understand? When it comes to the society that we live in today or anything, you know, my point was, do as our parents did, you know, grow how our older folks grew us, not what society teach us now.
Right, I got you.
That's right.
Right, I got you, clearly. Thanks for that.
What I mean to say is that these expletives and back out, it doesn't define us.
Right,
You know, grow, do what we were told from back then, not what society tells us now.
all right, I got you loud and
I agree
clear.
with you, sir.
Thank you very much for your contribution. I got you loud and clear. Thank you.
Very good.
All right. Yes, we want to thank that caller for her contribution. Indeed, it's timely. So there is an emotional impact in every song, right? There's an emotional impact in every song, which can help to shape you culturally, morally, and emotionally. Those influences, it can really influence society in a culturally, morally, a moral way, and emotional way. I know you did another song, and it's called
Stronger.
Stronger.
Yo, that's,
Right?
that song,
We-
that song actually built. I went to GT&T Jingles competition, and the first song I went, I get knocked out. But listen, when I go directly, I go with this intention. I said, if I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fail being me.
Right.
I had one of our artists that I got same studio with.
Right.
I tell him, bro, I don't want to go and sing no other person's song. If I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fail being me. And I go and I fail being me. But like I walk out proud still. So I go home in the afternoon and I said, don't matter what they say, they can determine my destination. So I fail, but it just gonna make me stronger. Forget what I want.
Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't say you have failed. You haven't
Yeah.
failed at all.
Wasn't fail, I
Right?
wasn't fail, you know.
You know,
It's-
you did your best.
yeah.
You didn't come out on top, but you didn't fail,
Yeah.
right? That's one thing I must say. As you know, the saying is, I either learn
Yeah.
or I win.
Yeah.
So I guess it was a learning experience for you.
Yeah.
So you didn't fail at all. So I would hope that you take that out of the vocabulary. You didn't fail at all.
I
You know,
mean,
it was just an experience which you have learned.
in life,
you know?
it's like that. God put you through certain struggles, actually to learn you. So I mean that point in that stumble that I stumbled there, it was for make me great. Because if I didn't stumble there, I want to come up with a song. And I mean a lot of people reach out to me with a song. It's like, yo, I like this one. This one. Because it's a EP I did. It named Thankful. It's out on iTunes, it's out on Spotify, you can check it on YouTube as well.
All right,
Yeah.
RJ, we ran out of time, and I want you to quickly, you can sing that song that you're working on right now quickly for us, for the audience. I think they're going to just pull up that track,
Yeah.
so you can run that right now so we can hear the vibes. All right? All right, whilst we're waiting on that track, to all our musicians out there, you have the authority and the mandate as artists and musicians really to change the world around you, because the influence you carry and the truth in your music really is something worth dedicating to a lifelong situation. So we didn't get to get that track as we have promised, but I'm pretty sure that they have heard one of your songs, right? And this really brings us to the end of this show today, right? I want to thank you for coming out, RJ, and I hope that at least someone saw you and would be interested in sponsoring, a sponsorship for you so that your music can really grow. Because it's really positive vibes. And while we have other genres of music out there, which we didn't feature, we have gospels and other religious songs. We want people to know that not just gospel and other religious songs have positive meaning, and it's all good. There are other music that people can use also that have positive vibes and could really send a positive message. So again, I want to thank you. And remember to join us or check my Facebook and YouTube channels at Uncover TV Guyana. You can always log in. And remember to support my boy RJ. Yeah. And again, we want to thank you. We meet here again on Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Thursday, we'll have another interesting and live conversation with you all. So I want to thank you for tuning in. I saw the phones are ringing now, but we have to call it that for today, Thursday at 4:30. So until then, bye for now. Thank you. The time finished.